Good afternoon, everyone. This is Matt Croissant, your internet manager and dedicated content creator over here at Kia of Columbia here in Missouri. Giving you some information on this 2019 Lexus GX 460 Premium. So starting up front, coming in this beautiful pearl white coat here, white pearl coat. We've got projector beam headlights for it looks like your low beam and then halogen high beams. We've got some LED daytime running lights here. Projector beam fog lights down below with turn indicators. You can see we also have some front parking sensors running across the front bumper here. Wrapping around to the side on the wheels here. Got a nice darker alloy wheel set on here with what appears to be an 18-inch wheel set. Take note also up here on the front bumper, this is a concealer for the headlight washers that you have on board here. I'll show you where the button is for that on the inside. We've got turn indicators on our outside mirrors here, some nice chrome appointments on the body side molding, lower window trim as well. We have running boards installed, a rail system up above for crossbars. We also have a sunroof available. And on the mirrors here, we're going to have blind spot monitors. We can see on that little icon right there. For the majority of features and equipment available on this 2019 GX 460, it has about 41,624 miles. It's powered by a 4.6 liter V8 powered up to a 6-speed automatic transmission. And this is called Starfire Pearl with a sepia leather interior. All right, got some nice chrome door handles also available on here. It's a nice little third row vehicle. On the back here, we've got a power liftgate with a heated back glass. This has a concealed rear wiper and sprayer. We also have a backup camera available with some rear parking sensors. And it looks like a concealer for the tow package as well. Yes, there is your car. You found it. Congratulations. All right, we're gonna go ahead and hop in just in case we have any more crazy panic alarms going off. But let's just take it all in for a second. GX 460 is a beautiful vehicle. All right. Driver mirror is auto dimming as well, I'm noticing here. So this is going to reduce glare for you at nighttime. Here we have our sepia interior with a beautiful, rich wood grain trim. We've got memory seating available on here. Power locks, windows, and mirrors, of course. I would imagine, this being a Lexus, yes, all 4 windows are going to be fully automatic for you. Got some nice storage in the doors with a bottle holder or 2. Nice perforated leather interior. Driver's seat is going to be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10-way adjustable. Nice little brushed aluminum sill plate here with Lexus on it. All right, nice and comfortable. On the left-hand side of the dash here, we've got our mirror controls. The mirrors are power folding, as you can see. Then we've got dash illumination, little trip button here. Down below we have the button for our headlight wipers, traction control, and the fuel door release. Steering wheel is going to have the same wood grain on it as it does on the doors. Typically Lexus uses the same piece of grain for the entire trim in here, is what I'm told. And then we've got leather wrapping on this side and this side. On the left-hand side of the wheel, we have volume and track and preset controls. We can also cycle through our audio sources over here. And then on the right-hand side, we have Bluetooth and some menu controls here. So on this first screen, let's see. We can check out, we'll start at the blank screen here. We can check out our ambient temperature. Front steering angle, it looks like. Yep. Cruise range, as far as our fuel range available on the vehicle. You get a full tank of gas with the vehicle here. I'm going to go ahead and pull forward for this gentleman here so he can go on with his life here. He's having a hard time. Apparently It's hard to cut the steering wheel to the right there and just turn a little bit harder. But moving down here, we've got average fuel economy after refuel. So keep in mind that data is being tracked here even when the vehicle is idling. So once this actually has some time on the highway, this will definitely increase. You've got a current fuel economy screen as well. I'm sure a little bar will pop up there. Average fuel economy, average speed, trip timer, and back to the blank screen. We can hit our page button to turn our parking sensors on or off, blind spot monitors, and second start. Not sure what that is. Lexus owners, chime in. And back to our blank screen here. So mostly just that typical information you would see on a drive display. We can see our odometer here, drive selection, where we're actually sitting in the shifter for the transmission, and I'm sure if any doors are open here. Nope, maybe the lift gate instead. BSM stands for your blind spot monitors that are currently active. Looking to the right here, looks like the passenger mirror is also auto dimming. So we've got full auto dimming on all of our mirrors, including this one here. But back to where we were, we've got voice recognition. Cruise control is going to be right down here for you too. And then hiding just to the right, we also have a center differential lock for the vehicle. Focus, there we go. Left-hand wand is going to control blinkers, brights, and headlights for you. Headlights are automatic, of course. Right-hand wand will control your front and rear wipers. The front wipers are automatic rain sensing on this vehicle. So they're probably currently on right now. Let's see. Yes, so that just put it on the low mode. One tick back up, and we're in the auto mode. So unless there's any water that's going to get on this, you don't have to worry about anything. And then beyond that, let's go ahead and look up for a second. We've got a nice soft headliner here. Visor is going to be mirrored, lit, and we have a shade extender on this one here. It'll go quite a ways out for all of your shading needs. Up here, we've got a nice large sunroof with a manual sunshade. You can use these two buttons here to tilt or slide. Then we've got your safety connect system on here, so I'm sure this has some sort of remote access services from your cell phone. We've got interior lighting controls. It's going to be halogen lights. We've got a little rear view mirror here, a little wide angle mirror you typically see on minivans. So it appears that's all that is. No sunglass trays. I would hate to pull on that, so I think that's all that is right there. Then again, we've got an auto dimming rearview mirror with our HomeLink garage controls. Nice large vents here, hazard lights. Here's your entertainment center. You can see on the left and right we have analog controls for audio, navigation, climate, head and home here, which is a combination menu. I'm sure you can make this either dual panel, possibly tri-panel. We can change the layout here. As you can see, a little familiar with Toyota products here. Settings, looks like we've got a vehicle locked notification. Not sure what that is. Maybe some slight over engineering here, which is typical. But here's your climate control center. It's an automatic tri-climate control system. So we've got driver, temperature, passenger. There's also rear climate controls that you can turn on or off. And it looks like it has an automatic system. So from here, yes. So we'll leave that on auto to let the GX460 to decide how airflow is controlled, whether it's recirculated or brought in as fresh air. We've got our CD player right here, volume, tuning knob, track selection. And then down here we have some concealable storage. That same nice dark color as the wood grain. 2 USB ports, auxiliary port, 12-volt outlet. You can see we've got some heated and cooled seating here. I definitely have the cooled seat on right now in the highest setting. All you have to do is just scroll on this dial here to turn that on or off. Then here we have our shifter. Puts the vehicle in reverse. With our current mirror selection on the left or right, that's also going to angle down the side mirrors for you. I'm sure if you don't want that on, we just set this to the center position that'll bring that up for you. That's how that typically works. Here's your backup camera. We've got full clear view of the bumper here, horizontal lines for distance judgment with a center line, and the left and right hand lines actually represent the sides of this GX 460. So as long as nothing is getting close to either of these lines, you shouldn't impact with anything. But as you are getting close, make sure you check your mirrors and definitely make sure nothing is in between, because that is just a clear indicator that you will be running into something. There's no projected pathing for this, it's just a fixed box, just so you know. Then here we have a downhill angle controller. If we turn that on, that's going to let the GX 460 utilize the vehicle's transmission to downshift a little bit to use some engine braking to keep this SUV at a maintained speed, instead of you just having to have your foot on the brake the whole time, soaking up heat into your pads and your rotors, rendering them slightly ineffective. We've also got your four-wheel drive dial right here. We've got high 4 and low 4, it appears. So the vehicle is in four-wheel drive all the time. Then we've got cup holders here with some pressure tongs for your smaller items. Here's a quick peek at the key fob for you. And center console looks to have some sort of crazy design to it as well. Aha! Aha! All right, so you can slide that back and forth, and then there's a lever down below here to expose this. This tray should actually go right here, just like that. Got some coin holders here, as well as a nice little upper tray, maybe for your sunglasses, since there isn't a sunglass holder up here. Probably put your sunglasses right there. Glove box is lockable, and that looks to be a pretty deep tray right there. You've got a big old encyclopedia's worth of owner's manuals right there for you too. Take note, looks like we've already got the all-weather mats installed on this vehicle, so that is included. That's going to be it for the front seating area, everybody. Thanks for hanging in there with me right now. We're going to back this vehicle up just a little bit here, just so we have some extra space for when I'm walking around on the sides there. There we go. Got to walk quite a ways out on these longer third row vehicles. All right, so let's go ahead and check out our second row and our third row, as well as the hatch area. See what all we can get into back here. That door closed very quietly. High quality. All right, down here we have more storage in the doors. Nice, comfortable, soft armrests. Cargo bags back here. Here's your rear climate controls. These captain's chairs that you see back here are heated in a two-step function. The seats are also hard-backed, it appears. A little bit of leather appointment right there, but you can see some nice large leg indentions to maximize the space, just in case if we have some third-row passengers. We have ventilation, hooks, handles, and lighting up above. Taking a peek at our captain's chairs. We have armrests in the center here. You can see we've also got some cup holders down below right here for some extra access. Very nice. Second row matting installed. You can use this to fold down the seat or adjust our rear seating angle. It leans back a decent ways. Comes up nice and soft. You can also fold it all the way down. Here's a rear access lever for the third row passenger. And then this is also on a rail system down here too, so we can really get that leg room dialed in for everybody that it's going to be seated back here. Notice how the roof raises up near where people's heads will be in the second and third row here. So I think that's going to be it for right here. Let's go ahead and pull this lever back here. So that makes the seat move in a different way when you use that lever instead. A smarter man would have just used this one right here, but that's okay. Getting kind of hungry. Brain's foggy. Cup holders. Seating for 2 more people back here, and we'll show you the stowing and storage configuration back here. We have more handles, ventilation, and lighting available. Cup holders on both sides. Not seeing any extra charging back here, but that's okay. Maybe there's something in the third row or the hatch area that we can see from behind. All right, so looks like we've got a couple buttons right here for locking and unlocking the vehicle, and then this is actually going to swing out as a gate right here. If we want to just pop open the back glass though, we can do that too. Nice little handle right here. So for quick, easy access, we can always just reach back and grab something right here. Maybe this will keep something from falling out as well, just depending on what your storage configuration is. But grabbing right here, this is going to swing this out as a gate. Oh yeah. And it appears to be powered in some fashion, or maybe just some sort of actual locking mechanism right here. So that's kind of cool. Not sure which of these pieces to, okay, so that'll rotate that. So that'll keep it open, or we can unlock it right there. So to keep that from swinging closed, that's pretty nice. Let's see here. Got a little first aid kit in here, a little bit of extra storage available for you. We're gonna check out all the nooks and crannies here. And then over here, roadside tool access. We're gonna keep that from falling out though. Looks like you've also got your wheel key here. Always nice to have, just so you guys know where that's at on this vehicle if you're trying to service it and take the wheels off. So we can always have these headrests up, of course. And again, we've got some nice raised roofing right here. I know this looks like a pretty tight fit here, but it looks like it'll work. You can pull this to fold those back down, and then just falls down really. I'm not sure why. There's two, maybe if you need to pull this down from the front section here. But that drops down, you've got some extra storage space. Little extra third row mat there. Looks like we also have a cargo mat and a cargo net here that's able to be installed. Then doesn't appear that there's any extra storage capability back here. You do have a power inverter sitting back here. There's no ground on that, but looks like that's good for 100 watts. Rear pieces of glass are going to be heated to prevent any fogging all the way back here. And then opening this up, just a little extra storage cubby here too. And little clips to keep the seat belts tucked away. All right, well, that's going to be it for that. You've got a handle right here, so we can probably just swing that closed. Very nice. And last thing we'll do, guys, is we're going to check out passenger seat adjustability. Appears to be 10-way adjustable over here too. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 with that power lumbar on this side as well. And that is going to wrap it up for this 2019 GX 460. A little bit of a longer one. It's been a while since I've been in one of these. I haven't worked with Toyota and Lexus since I've lived in Alaska, and that was about 4 years ago. So thanks for your patience, and appreciate you taking the time to learn with me today. Make sure you, like and share this video with your friends and family. Leave a comment if you have any compliments, questions, or corrections about any of the information I've provided to you today. Most importantly, don't forget to subscribe and hit that notification bell so that way you can stay up to date with all of the vehicles we're uploading to this channel for your informational and shopping needs. This 2019 GX 460 is available for sale. And if you'd like any more information, such as the Carfax, pricing information, your trade value, and getting in contact with our team to help you with all of your vehicle needs, head on over to keyofcolumbia.com. This is Matt Croissant over at Key of Columbia here in Missouri. We hope you're having a wonderful day, and feel free to use the link down below in the description.